This is The Process Shot. I'm Michael. I assume I'm still on Earth. And I've seen Return to Space, a new documentary about the modern space race from Elizabeth Chai Vasarhelyi and Jimmy Chin. It's actually less of a race and more of a revitalization, as the movie focuses, for the most part, on the United States' first independent manned mission to the International Space Station since the closure of the government's space program, a mission that is made possible through the work of SpaceX, a private company. The movie looks into the histories of NASA and SpaceX which led to this partnership, the lead up to the historic launch, and the lessons learned over the course of several years. Surprisingly enough, the movie isn't much of a puff piece or advertisement for SpaceX, focused more on its role in modern space exploration, and eventually falling into the background of its own manned mission. The movie does set aside time for the company and its founder, Elon Musk, but it almost seems to get it out of the way ahead of the more important story, separating the sensational elements of Musk with the seriousness of SpaceX and its output. It does gloss over parts of it, it seems, but talking about it at length would, again, be more of a distraction. In any case, there's still a refreshing mix between older archival material, new footage made for the film, and the usual post-event interviews and audio, all of which are balanced out pretty well. Of course, it's a bit stale when it comes to the visuals of the interviews, but the archive video and on-site footage make up for it by adding a new layer of accessibility to the story, fully bringing viewers into a world they may have never known or considered before, and how an inconvenience from our perspective can be magnified 10 times over on a corporate level. Either way, the greater story structure is beat by beat, hitting major events one by one and moving along at a steady pace. As for the film's greater themes, it leans into talking about the progression of the human race and furthering science, but for the most part it only pursues discussing the advancement of space exploration, most of all settling on Mars, and leaving the deeper discussions and concepts behind. The movie isn't really introspective, doing more to get the story itself across from those directly involved, which it manages to accomplish in a way that is sure to inspire others. Well, hopefully it will. As for the actual technical construction of Return to Space, it's pretty well composed and complete. There really isn't too much to say either way about the movie, which does mean that at the end of the day it's pretty standard when compared against most other documentaries out there. If anything, the only real issues come from unbalanced audio mixing, though that's more to do with the different qualities of the various audio sources. Other than that, everything is pretty well handled, making the end result something serviceable. That is, it's not a bad movie at all, but it plays its hand safe and with no indication of ever wanting to extend a creative bone, if any at all. It's kind of ironic in a way, given how the film's subject matter concerns reaching out beyond our own capabilities. In any case, that story is still the main focus, and even if it doesn't say too much about where we're going, it says more than enough about where we've been. Or something like that. Return to Space. Elizabeth Chai Vasarhelyi, Jimmy Chin, 2022. 3.5 stars. I'd say that it's worth giving a watch. That's it for this review. If you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel for more reviews. With the way things are going around here, I'll probably be able to leave this place when we've finally gotten Mars travel figured out. I doubt I'll be able to afford it, though.